see me. We are the painters of blind faith. We're the children of your rivals, holding by reading Bibles. Go ahead and seal your face. Straight out the gate, you see the face of Eva on Tekina, evil brain angel heart. I remain in the dark.
Joining me on Global Battlefield News. This is Series 3, Episode 1. We've been gone a while, and I'd like to say that it's largely due to the overload in information. And how does one keep up with everything all at once? Well, I'll tell you, I'm going to break from format. Luckily, I don't really have a format, so I can't break too far from it. But what I've got tonight, instead of a faux news script, what I've got tonight is more of a open letter, more of an editorial to my fellow neighbor. So I am going to be working off of my composition notebook, and the first page here is potential titles that I was thinking of. But I decided to get on YouTube. It's been a long while, and I decided I'd just work through it with you. So before I get started, I just want to thank you all for being here, especially some of my more avid followers. Mary, your family that you turned them on to, Greg, the family that you turned it on to, my family, Mom, I love you. This is YouTube, and at the same time, NSA. I'm going to try to drop all the ums, because I've been told that's my crutch word. And in the event that I'm ever disappeared, this YouTube channel is probably going to be the reason why. The absolute worst until tomorrow, or things I'm still figuring out, or the creation of man in the image of the machine, divorced from self, perverted divinity, the docile servant made to be low. Might I love as I have hate? Self-important parasites. Everything is all, and nothing is I. To climb is to fall, to live is to die. Who are you and who am I? To not believe in reality? The truth is, you are a powerful being, capable of deciding for yourself. Can you say aloud, I own myself? Myself, meaning my mind, body, and soul. I create myself in my own image. I control my own decisions. My survival and my quality of life is my primary purpose, as it is true for every living thing. All acts of charity are and must be derived from my own desire and never from coercion or intimidation. As such is not charity but theft. Why? Can we not collect rainwater, plant crops on our own land, purchase or consume raw milk, smoke marijuana, or exploit industrial hemp? Why can we not know which foods are genetically modified organisms? Why can we not refuse medical treatment, opt out of anything or everything? Why do religions attack women, sanction violence, require obedience? Why do religions enrich their pastoral classes, prohibit sexual activity, promote subservience as an ideal? Why do they contain 85% of the same content, the same narratives, the same specific details? Why does the United States government have an earthquake machine called HARP that could control the weather and do to ozone what a microwave does to a hot dog? Why has the oil industry continued to poison our waters in the process of poisoning our air without restraint, consequence, or resistance? Why is the oil industry subsidized and incentivized to do the same? Furthermore, why are they rewarded with criminally exploitative contracts which impoverish millions to the obscene betterment of only a few hundred? And how is it that the interests of private businessmen unfailingly benefit from beneficial political developments necessitating military action? Who decides to go to war? Surely it is not our head of state. Why are drones bombing civilians? Why are we debating the nuances of torture? Why is America culturally dependent on its government? Why are our communications being monitored? Why have police become militarized? Why is each person always subject to a search? Why are our schools failing? Why are we going bankrupt? Why does a sovereign nation pay debt for its own money? Why are corporations bailed out but not prosecuted or penalized? Why is 90% of wealth concentrated in 1% of individuals? Why has the same small collection of families enjoyed an unbroken reign of 2,000 years of rule in forms of monarchy, premiership, presidency, and imperialistic domination? How have we been shamed in our hearts, minds, and flesh? How is it that we have collectively deceived ourselves into common lies which beggar belief? How am I to feel compassion for the beast reveling in his own lowliness? But alas, I too am a human, capable of compassion and love. And I do love. I love you as I love myself. We truly are one, two pieces of one whole. To harm another is to harm myself. Likewise, to allow myself to be harmed is to also be harmful to another. Each is so ordained in his own creation that when trespassed against, it is biologically imperative to repel attack so as to maintain one's own life, including all increments thereof. Why, when life is precious, is it shameful to be possessive of your own? Who are the trespassers laying claim upon your life? If you believe in a God in a traditional monotheistic way, have you examined the validity of your system of beliefs? Have you not, because faith alone is supposed to be its own reward, or have you not been able to reconcile yourself with the hypocrisy of your dogma? Does it bring you joy and satisfaction to practice your religion? Does your religion allow you to be free from obligation? Is it your spiritual health that is expanded, or is it your life force that is repressed? Do you enjoy the benefits today in your life in a way that enables you to thrive in every aspect of your existence? Or is it merely promised and never delivered? Each good and bad is a product of yourself. Without your experience as the receptor of a given stimulus, your reality could not exist. We are each divine in our capacity, as we are also the demonic scourge. Our beliefs act as blinders upon this great spectrum. Why is it that you should surrender your divinity to me, or I mine to you? For whatever I shall do, so long as it injures no other, I shall not feel shame, nor will I obey any law. I am not a corporate, artificial person. I am a natural person, without master. I am my own captain. You may choose to give yourself to me, or to any other, but it is your choice. If you desire domination and to be made low, then you shall have it. So, too, can you be united, your person and self. We are all conceived into the infinite, and then molded down, and that form is forged inevitably in our own consent. Too few are privileged the perspective, and the masses are grinded down to perfect templates, destined to languish in the service of another. And yes, you and I, and all things possess all potential, but the medium dictates, mostly stunting, the end resulting matter. Collectively, we've been driven down to our base being, and then further below. Why is the food grown in poison? Why is the water flooded with poison? The fluoride in the tap, or the oil in the Gulf, or the radiation in the Pacific? Why do they always kill your dog? Why do they always kill us at every turn? Psychotropic medicines, which pass through us, along the way making us unaware of ourselves, and impossible to reconcile ourselves with our true nature. It then passes through us and into the water, perverting the reproduction of marine life, all the while passing under our crumbling bridges, which are barricaded with roadblocks, manned with soldiers in mine-resistant ambush vehicles, with lead-laden automatic death machines, mumbling infantilely that they're doing what they're told. They themselves exempt from their own transgression upon their neighbors. So are we children in the nursery, batteries in the machine, cattle in the chute, litter in the gutter, cancer upon ourselves, mice in a maze, or a waste or medium of some larger process? That which you desire you shall have. Call it the law of attraction, fate, destiny, or God's will. However you believe, so will unfold your mind. Do you labor in service to yourself? Your life, you deserve it. And fuck you while I deserve mine. Which is not that great, save for what I have earned for myself. Belief, pity, and humanity are all markers, all three, of that cancer consuming the self. Your martyrdom, your precious constructed martyrdom, is it a martyrdom born of bravery, or one born in cowardice? Can you give yourself to a cause which is greater than yourself? What is, if that, attaining greatness beyond yourself? What is that attaining greatness and perverting your base biological imperative? What good is that doing for you as a living being? Alternatively, can you give yourself to a cause that is only for yourself? What diseased parasite will attack you for seeing to your own interest? Many, I am sure. That is the parasite who assigns himself as your own master, supremely qualified to protect your purpose ahead of even yourself. What when his purpose for you diverges from your own? To hold as supreme any other but yourself is to necessarily reduce your productive capacity to a maximum which is at best might maybe only serve to glory another. In this exchange, you are rendered impotent and of no consequence, one of many who seek futilely to lift another. To acquiesce to such an arrangement is to volunteer for and thus deserve the inevitable desecration of your personal Godhead, that very one for which the divine quest began. The time is now for you to enumerate the values of your life. Are you rich or poor? And is your definition accounting for the things that you, as an individual, choose to value? Is your waking effort consumed in pursuit of your greatest and highest self? Or have you been co-opted and made to serve in the destruction of your own self? When shown simple tricks, are you simply amazed? You say?
Here. The vamp is near. Hurting you heathens, hella hungry, and I'm after shit. We are the darkness, so we're leaving.
And I'm not here to reach those that can't be reached. I'm here for a lot of reasons, just as we all are. I'm here on my own journey, in my own test. And I'm here to get others to simply wake up out of their trance and make a decision which side they're going to serve. Because God is all about free will. All done by design. I'm only here